So today we have another review, and this is Anchor Steam trying to become stay a little bit more relevant. And this is, Anchor Brewing. It was like one of the first beers I've ever, I think the first beer that I've reviewed on the channel. Granted, I've had Anchor Steam Blind on the channel. Yeah. So this is Franpsycho IPA, juicy IPA brewed with peach and apricot. Interesting. All right. Anchor Steam. Let's dig into it. This, by the way, is about 2 months fresh. Pretty crazy that it takes like 2 months to get to the shelves in New York. I'm pretty sure this is almost as fresh as it can be. Beer is actually not that hazy at all, even though being a juicy beer. It is a medium gold color. It has like a medium minus haze on it, but like basically a little bit of a chill haze, if anything. But a wonderful white head on the nose. Jesus, crazy. It's peach and apricot, but it's not really like, it's more like peach rings. It doesn't really smell like juice or, the fruit. Yeah. It's got this really funny kind of like candied, artificial kind of flavor to it here. Oh, no. Ugh. So it rings of that up front. It's got this super kind of like chemically nasty, non-juicy kind of flavor. It really tastes like even more artificial than peach rings. And then it's like strangely complemented by this like bitterness. I know it's supposed to be quote unquote juicy beer, but a little bit biscuit malt in the middle. I guess it's not as sweet as a classic West Coast IPA, so that's where it's going. And then it's just very watery too. Very disjointed. Candy flavor up front, the sweetness, but the malt doesn't really match it. It's watery throughout. And then there's like a bitterness in the back end. Almost like an artificial bitterness. It doesn't really taste like pine or, like earthy. It just has like it's just bitter. It's very pithy and like almost like peel that you shouldn't be eating. Ugh. Nah. That's a gimmick beer if there was one with poor execution to it. This beer for me gets a C-, all right? Crushable at least, but the flavors just aren't quite there. This, you know what? It's almost as if like AB tried to make an IPA that was like peach and apricot. It sort of has this like fake ring to it on the flavor. It just like doesn't like resonate well. Oh. Maybe D? No. 71. This is Franpsycho IPA from Anchor. Stick to Anchor Steam, guys. Come on. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.